So today I'm going to take a team that won 0 games and I'm going to turn them to a team that wins 162 games. That's right. We're going to go from 0 and 162 to 162 and 0. And I already know there's going to be some doubters out there. You're going to be like, you can't do that. That's not possible. But you know what? Kevin Garnett said it best. Anything is possible. But like I said, I already know there's some doubters out there. So you know what? In the comment section, tell me how many wins you think I'm going to get. But with that out of the way, I'm going to be able to make trades, free agent signings, Rule 5 draft, first year player draft, waiver claims, whatever it is, I'm going to do it to make this team better. So let's get into it. So our first draft, I'll probably show you, and then the rest I won't. I have 2 first basemen. This guy looks good. I think he's going to be very good. I just don't know if he's going to be worth picking right now. I'm a little torn because this guy looks like he's going to be pretty good right now. And I like that. So like, I don't think we can go wrong with either of these picks. I think our shortstop, this pitcher also looks fairly good as well. This third baseman looks okay. Not that great, but he looks okay. And then we've got a couple other positions, but man, I'm really torn. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to take Alberto Mortero over Garrett Dennis. I think Garrett Dennis is going to be fantastic, like very, very good. I just need someone that's going to be like immediate impact, so I'm going to take Mortero. So let's start the draft, and I've got a couple players for my later picks, but I'm going to take Mortero. Like I said, I think Garrett Dennis is going to be solid, or was it Dennis Garrett? Either way, whoever that was, the number 1 overall player in the draft, I think he's going to be pretty good. I just think this guy's going to make an immediate impact. All right, so Garrett Dennis does get chosen second, and like I said, I think he's gonna be really good, but I think the guy we went is gonna be a little bit better. I think that guy's the move. Number 3 is Jason Wiseman. He actually looked good. It's just he was very defensive. Like his only good stats were in the fielding department. All right, so a few of the players that I wanted got chosen, which is a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually, wow, that guy actually, oh, he's a reliever. I was like, that guy fell that far. Let me see if I can find one of the ones that were like kind of on my radar. This guy, Joe Isaac was. We had, who else was on my radar that I was like kind of hoping? I was kind of hoping Kaufman might have fallen a little bit farther, but he did not, obviously. And I think that was really about it, because I think looking at the rest of them, unless someone's here, no. Okay, so we had this guy who originally was ranked 76. We have him at 21, potentially. We've got Maldonado, who was originally 69, and he's 27. And then we have Greg Owen, who wasn't ranked at all, and he's 31. Crazy potential. I don't know if I trust that. It's actually, it probably actually is that high because he is so low rated. Who else do I have? This guy. Anybody else? I don't think so. What are we on? 42? Yeah, I guess that's like really it. Man, like this guy makes sense. Like he's gonna be really good for the future. It's just he's gonna be like 40, 50 overall, so we're just not gonna see him, which is so disappointing. Maldonado. Do I take the catcher or do I take the pitcher, or do I take a different pitcher? I think I'm gonna take this pitcher. I'm gonna take Joe Nolat or Nolo, whichever it is, and the catcher got taken. All right, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna take this first baseman. I know the pitcher's still there. I'll take the pitcher because I know you guys are gonna lose it if I don't take the pitcher. And then the first baseman's still there anyways. Perfect. We'll take Mark Kaiser, and then now I'm just gonna start taking whoever's available at this point, which they're all pretty bad. So it's not that they're bad. It's just that their overall is going to be really low. I'll take Ibarra here. I'll take a chance on him. And then I know I said I needed instant impact, and that's why I took that guy in the first round. But basically the rest of the picks, I'm kind of just guessing on like if they're going to be good or not. So let's just take him. I think that was my last pick, right? Yes. All right, let's go see if we chose the right first baseman. All right, let's see. 91 potential, 71 overall. I'll take that for sure. Yeah. Okay, so second pick, the Nationals, right? He was a little bit better, just potential wise. So yeah, I mean, like, man, I actually thought he was gonna be lower rated. Dang, man, that's tough. Man, they're like almost the same. I really thought he was gonna be a little bit lower rated, but you know what? I missed on that one. All right, I'll take the L on that one. But it's like a small L, you know, it's a lowercase L for sure. Cy Ouellette, I think that's how it's pronounced. Looks pretty good. He was on my board. He was on my board to keep an eye on for sure. I like the looks of him. But oh yeah, this is the guy I was talking about who had good fielding, and he really doesn't even have that good of fielding. Good lord. And he went 3rd overall. Okay, so little lowercase L on the first base choice, but I'm pretty happy with it either way. So we've got Mortero. He's in the squad. We've got 94 potential, 63 overall for Joe here, who looks like he's like 50, but somehow is 21. Greg, I told you was going to be super low rated, but he's got A potential. 92 potential for Kaiser, whose actual hitting stats don't look too bad. So I like that. Moser also has A potential. 74 potential for Ibarra, which is not bad. And then 75 for Armstrong. So pretty good draft. Let's finish off the year. So the season is over. And as you can see, we were completely winless. Cardinals 100 wins. Dodgers 109 wins. Padres 100 wins. Cardinals had 102. Give them full credit. Braves had 100 wins. Good Lord. A lot of high win totals. Good God. Yeah, we were pretty bad. Team rankings wise, dead last. A nice 157 average. Runs, 74 total runs with this wonderful squad that we have. And if you're wondering what it is, it's a bunch of 0 overalls. How else am I going to go completely winless? Duh. Either way, let's sit into the offseason. Actually, here, we'll take a look. Tatis, MVP, along with Jordan. You've got Tristan McKenzie and Joe Musgrove, the Cy Young winner. Tatis and Kwan, batting title winner. You got Clase and Mantiply as your relievers of the year. And then obviously Senga and Yoshida as the rookies of the year. The Padres defeat the Rangers in the 2023 World Series. Okay. Half my team retired, but that's okay because now we need to start our our ascend. That's the word I'm looking for. The ascend to the top, to the wonderful 162-0 season. So how are we going to do that? Well, what do we currently have in the team? First baseman who probably needs a season in AAA, and then nobody else who's like even close. So what's my budget? 131 mil. I can do some damage. I just can't go crazy with like 3 big players and then spread it out. I got to spread it out smartly. I don't know who I'm going to go for though. This might be actually I do know who I'm going to go for. I've got a couple ideas. I'll see you guys for the start of the first true season. All right, our first actual season. Let's take a look at the team that I put together. I don't have much of a budget. Actually, I have quite a budget, 20 mil. And we've got a lot of 1-year deals. I'm probably going to be pretty active at the deadline, I would say. Next up, we've got Ohtani. Yeah, it's too good to pass up. You got to get him in the team. Blake Snell, Jack Flaherty, Danny Duffy, Brad Keller. Blake Snell also has a longer term deal. He might get traded. It just really depends. Last time we got him in a rebuild, he was actually pretty nasty, so we'll keep him. And Jack Flaherty, it's just too hard to pass up a guy with A potential at 28 years old for like 14 mil a year. That's too good for a pitcher to pass up. I know I get him quite often, but if I'm trying to win as many games as possible, I need the best players possible, and that's kind of why I went for these ones. And then the rest is just, if they do well, we keep them. If not, they're gone. That's really what it comes down to. I think every single one of these is on a 1-year deal. Jimenez, I gave a 3-year deal for. I'm probably going to regret it, but we'll see what happens. But I think everybody else is a 1-year deal, even Danny Duffy and Brad Keller. So looking at the lineup now, we got Guillorme again. I know it's a boring pickup, but he's really good. I got him for 2 years. We're going to pick him up there. Next up, Ahmed Rosario, 9 mil for a guy who hit 300 last year. I got to pick him up. Shohei, we obviously know he's going to be playing DH. Keston, we know super great. He's crazy in franchise this year. So we're going to rock with him at first base. Patrick Wisdom, I just need him to hit home runs. That's what I'm looking for from him. Akil Badu, I gave him a couple-year deal. We're going to see how he develops over the next couple seasons. Matt Mervis, got him in the Rule 5 draft. Alfaro, I just need a catcher. Madrigal, I said I wasn't going to pick him up anymore, but he was a $3 million bat, and there really weren't any other second basemen that I liked besides like Guillorme, so I just picked him up. And it just kind of happened that he's like kind of the best option that was available at the time without having to spend like 7-8 mil. So like I could have got Colton Wong, but he wanted like 8 mil and I wasn't going to pay that. So yeah, especially when I knew I was going to have to spend money elsewhere, and you can kind of see what I did there. And then I've also picked up Celestino and Inwawu. So there's that. Let's see how this year goes. All right, for the second draft, I'm only going to show you like the 2 players that I want. And the 2 players that I want are the shortstop, Julio Burgos. Looks like he can play anywhere in the field, and he looks good. I don't think I'm going to get him at pick 3, though, which is unfortunate. So the other player that I want is this pitcher, Abdul Murray. If I can get him, I'm happy. I think he's generational. This will probably be the first generational pitcher that I'll ever get. We'll see though. Outside of that, if I don't get those two, I'm screwed because I don't want anybody else. So I need Burgos or Murray. So fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Who are they going to take? Don't take Murray. Don't take Burgos. I think that's Burgos. They took the shortstop. Okay. So shortstop off the board. Okay. So he's gone. So I need Murray now. I need them to not take Murray. Don't take Murray. Don't take Murray. Okay, they didn't. I think is that a reliever? They got to do something about these relievers getting drafted, because like it's just too often now they're getting chosen in like the top 10. Like, come on. All right. Well, we got our guy, Abdul Murray. He's going to be with the team. Perfect. So there's number 3, our second technical, like second draft, first round pick. You know what this is our pick. This is our first pick for this year. I'm going to trade for Tyler Stevenson. He's like one of the best catchers you can get in franchise. So there we go. There's our first trade. I'm trying to get basically anything I can. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get, yeah. He can play the outfield. Not really, but he's going to be my DH, which means we're going to figure something out here. Matt Mervis. We're going to make this move here. Possibly. Ooh, they want a left fielder. I got a couple of those. How about Nick Solak? Oh, that shouldn't happen. That should not happen. All right. I'm also going to give you Danny Duffy, and then also Michael Pineda. Nope, just kidding. How about Ibarra? You don't want Ibarra? Oh, who do you want? I don't really have much else I can offer you. What about Kaiser? Kaiser, I think, might be kind of nice. I'm trying to see like who I'd be willing to get rid of. Mauricio Dubon, Grossman. Man, they don't really want like anybody here. I don't want to give up Patrick Wisdom. I kind of want to keep Patrick. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna be running low on players here. I might not even have a full squad, but at the same time, I'm trying to get like the best players possible. And I feel like we got 2 really good pickups right there. So I'm gonna rock with it and we're gonna have a really bad team for the rest of the year. Let's see here. Who else could I get? Kevin Parada, the catcher. I think I read a stat today on Twitter that he allowed like 9 stolen bases in the game that he caught, which is crazy. It was like 9 or 8, something like that. Okay, pitching wise, we need another pitcher. So there's that. We're probably gonna have to call up 1 or 2 of our prospects, as I did trade away one of our relievers as well. Vinny Pasquantino cannot play third. So how am I gonna arrange this? Apparently Matt Mervis can. So that's the simple solution. And then Stevenson can come in and play catcher. Honestly though, offensively, we don't look terrible. Like we actually look pretty solid. So I'm not too worried about the offense right now. It's just if I can get pitching, I really want to get pitching. And the thing is, like, I don't really know who I'm going to be able to get that would like be worth picking up, you know? That's like kind of the issue. I'm in a weird spot where like I would rather just let some of the players that I have leave than try to trade them for anything, because like I don't really think I can get an upgrade on what I have. I'm pretty close there. Like I might have to trade some of my prospects, which I guess that's fine. Let's trade Kaiser. I think I can get a pretty decent reliever for Kaiser. What about Ryan Helsley? Nah. Diaz? How's Diaz? I'm pretty close there. So I think I'm going to take that. And I will give them Greg Owen, because I'm not going to use him. So we're going to get Diaz into the team. There's our reliever, which is perfect. We're going to go like him here. And then who else? I should probably trade these deep potential guys while I can. So Duffy's actually having a pretty good year, but again, like I don't think he's going to do well. I can almost get Bruzdar. All right, you're going to have Ibarra. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Oh man, these prospects are going to make it a little bit easier to get these deals done. And then who else do I want? Peter Fairbanks. I definitely want Peter Fairbanks. Can't have Peter Fairbanks. Too far away. Crochet, a little bit too far out of our range. So what about Tanner Houck? Still too out of our range. Alzolay, that's still like slightly out of the range. How can you? Dang it. Okay, there's got to be somebody I can get that I know is going to be decent, but who is it going to be? I got to find him. All right, Hunter Harvey and Victor Arano for Erasmo Ramirez and Jordan Nwawu. Yep. Okay, so long reliever, don't have one anymore, but that's okay. I can get rid of some of our our bad guy. We're just going to call up Sonny Armstrong. I know he's 18 years old. He can be our long reliever. And then we got to send down a pitcher who's doing really badly. Gratterall, that's fine. Let's just trade one of our relievers that I'm not going to bring back, which is probably Chapman. He's doing well. Might as well trade him. What do we need? We need like a bat. What kind of bat? Any kind of bat, really. Let me find one. There's got to be somebody I can get. All right, Chad Green's going to get me Jorge Alcala. Doesn't really help me out in the whole, like, I need a younger pitcher slash batter, but why not? Actually, it does help me out with the younger pitcher. What am I talking about? It doesn't really help me out with that. I need a batter. They're not really giving me a batter for Ken Giles. What about a little combo here with Chapman and, man, everyone's just giving me pitchers. Chris Bryant, really? That's what you're gonna offer me, Chris Bryant or Jesus Aguilar? I think Chris Bryant's probably the better option, right? I wonder what prospects I can get. Is there any kind of prospect that like tickles my fancy? Not really. All right, I've seen Tyro Estrada do some crazy things. I'm gonna get RJ Dabovich as well for Giles, Chapman, and Dubon. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I can't make any more trades, so I'm gonna leave it as is. So yeah, the shortstop, kind of nasty. Shortstop prospect, generational talent, speed, good fielding, decent bat already. Man, it sucks that we missed out on him. I think that was it for players that, like, this guy actually looks pretty good, Harvey Hatch. And I think that's kind of it. I think that was it. Let me see. There was another player that looked pretty good, and it was the closer by the Reds. But obviously he's pretty good, but it was a closer. So like, you want to take a closer with the second overall pick? I don't think so, right? But he does look pretty good. We have 91 potential, but I think that was, yeah, I think that's kind of it. We have 91 potential for Abdul Murray. Control's really low though, which is a little worrisome. But outside of that, every other stat looks pretty good. Abraham Tanner, potential of 76, but he's 75 overall. To be honest, I don't hate that. He's got speed, decent fielding. Probably like a really cheap bench bat for us. That's really what I'm looking at. 80 potential for BJ, 78 for Madsen, 74 for Martins, and then our last pick's got 93. But if only we could have got that shortstop. All right, so 78 and 84, not bad. A lot better than I thought. And now looking at the team, we have a league leader. Okay, Ohtani. Yeah, okay, fair enough. And awards. Cy Young for Ohtani. I'll take that. Pete Alonso's MVP. Ohtani was actually in the mix for the MVP race. And then Judge won it as well. I did want to point out league leaders. Garrett Cooper had a high batting average. I was going to get him, but because I've been getting him so often, I wanted to avoid him for this challenge. Luis Castillo, Shohei are your Cy Young winners. Soto and Judge batting title winners. Judge with 49 home runs is pretty impressive, I would say. Next up, we've got the reliever there. It goes to Ryan Presley and also Felix Bautista. And then Lonnie Layman, first baseman for the Astros, had a pretty decent season. And we, on the other side, Brooks Lee with the Nationals. Okay, he's your rookie of the year. Let's take a look at our team, see how we did. We shouldn't have anybody sent down, right? Should just be players called up. So, I mean, we have like Joe, but Pineda, not bad, honestly. I'm not going to bring him back, but he wasn't bad at all. Gratterall was really good. We've got Hunter Harvey, RJ Dabovich. Victor Arano was disgusting in 20 innings. Alcala was really solid. Let's see here. Yeah, Alcala 3. Oh, sub 1 whip. And then Alexis Diaz was pretty good as well. Only 2 blown saves. If we take a look at our starter, we've got Ohtani with a real good ERA and a real good whip. Like, killing it. And Blake Snell. Oh, that's a Blake Snell right there for sure. Flaherty was really good. Love to see those numbers. Brad Keller, I'm not going to bring him back, but the trades, I couldn't get a trade done with him. So that's why I kept him. And good Lord, Sonny Armstrong got shelled. Kind of expected for a 72 overall. If we take a look at our offense, Alberto Mortero's up to a 72 overall. Maybe one more year in the minor leagues. Maybe. All right, so looking at the bench, Alfaro. A bench bat, I'm not going to complain about a backup catcher like that. Isan Diaz, yikes. Matt Mervis, yikes. And then Sam Haggerty, I had him in versus lefties. Not bad. Like, solid average, solid on base percentage. I'll take that, especially for a guy we have arbitration next year. Probably going to pick him up, let him be a good little, like, lefty platoon bat for us. Grossman, not bad. Not going to bring him back, though. He's just a good, like, bench bat to have for a season or two. Guillorme gets on base. That's all I'm looking for. He's a solid, like just a solid hitter. Ahmed Rosario had a really good year. Love to see it. He's getting better. Awesome. Perfect. Ohtani, offensive numbers, 31 home runs, 32 doubles, 100 RBIs, 344 or 343 on base percentage. Solid. Keston, 32 home runs. That's all I care about. Vinny Pasquantino, the Italian breakfast. Not a bad year. We'll see what he can do with the full season next year. Akil Badu, not bad. Not bad. If he continues to improve, then we're good. That's all that matters. Thairo Estrada, we'll see what Thairo Estrada can do. I've seen him pop off like crazy in a rebuild, so I want to see what he can do with us. And then Tyler Stevenson's like one of the best catchers you can get in the game. And then Nick Madrigal, surprisingly not bad. So let's get to the offseason. Let's build this team up. I'm not too worried about winning World Series or anything like that. I want 162 wins. So here we go. Let's get this offseason started. And I am not bringing back anybody. I'm spending my money wisely. We don't have a lot of money to work with. Let's see here. 77 mil included, and that doesn't include arbitration and tendered contracts that I have to give out. So I got to be super smart this offseason. All right, let's talk about this team. What are we looking like? We've got Herman Marquez and Pablo Lopez into the squad. 5 mil for Herman Marquez, I think, is a steal. And Pablo Lopez is getting about 15. So I think we're pretty good there. I'm going to see how Jordan Hicks does as a long reliever. I know the Cardinals try to make him a starter / like opener. He's got the stamina to test it out. I want to see what happens. And then I also brought in a lefty in Tanner Scott, who only pitched 25 innings last year, but looked good. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be hit or miss. I brought in Mejia, face lefties, backup catcher, 5 mil, not a bad deal. And Austin Meadows, who today recently stepped away from baseball to take care of issues with anxiety or struggling with anxiety. So another player, another professional player, just another professional athlete, admitting that there are hardships that go along with the sport, and because of that, you got to take care of yourself. So good for him. And so I forgot we had this guy. And then that means I can send him down. And the lineup now looks like this. Don't worry about the defensive setup. It's horrible, and it would mean so many errors would happen or runs would be allowed. But I'm telling you, we're going to score some runs. So it's looking pretty nice right about now. So we'll see what happens from here on out. I'm excited. I don't really know. Like when we have Ahmed Rosario, who was trash when they try to move him to center field, which you would think the Marlins would have seen the Guardians try to make Ahmed Rosario an outfielder and gone, you know what? We probably shouldn't try to make Jazz Chisholm a center fielder. But you know what? The Marlins might just be a bad run organization. Like that just might be what it comes down to. So we're currently ranked 14th. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to pick up Santander because he's super cheap. Like, I mean, incredibly cheap. I'm looking for like who else I could get. Ooh, Eloy. Ooh, okay. Eloy. Rosarena is also a possibility. Verdugo's super cheap too. I can get Verdugo. Do I need the lefty bat? I could, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have Guillorme, right? So I could use that leadoff type hitter. Ooh, Verdugo might make more sense. I'm gonna go Verdugo. Where is he? Right here. All right, we're gonna go Verdugo, and I'm gonna send them Haggerty. I don't remember who else I sent them. It was a pitcher. How we looking here? Really bad. All right, you can have Armstrong. And then it was another pitch. It was, we'll go Johnny Martins, and then we'll get Verdugo into the team, which works. I'm okay with that. And now looking at it, Verdugo takes over for Keston because Keston's been really bad. I'm not gonna lie, Keston's been real bad, really bad. I'll put Guillorme in the best 9 hitter in baseball. And I think we're down a pitcher now. Actually, no, we're set. We're good to go. I think that's how I want to rock with the team. Of course, Madrigal's fallen off now. I'll give Keston the rest of the season. We'll see how he does. I like the team. I think we're looking good. 67 wins, so obviously we're not a perfect team just yet. Oh, Blake Snell's got to go. Blake Snell has been so bad. Whoever I can get, that's who we're going to go out and get. I'll find it. All right, we're going to get Jose Urquidy. Does become a free agent, but I have a feeling he's going to be a lot cheaper than Blake Snell. So we're going to rock like that. And that's going to be the only moves I make. Yeah, that's it. All right, 102 and 60. I got to take it up a notch. We definitely need to take it up a notch. League leaders, Ohtani, Vinny Pasquantino with the best batting average, and Tyler Stevenson had the best WAR. And then awards, obviously batting title there. So Pete Alonso, I was going to try to sign Pete Alonso. Man, he's super cheap. I should have tried to sign Pete Alonso this offseason. He's just too good in franchise. And for that price tag, I didn't realize he was that cheap. He could have been the DH over, like, but we have Shohei. Yeah, that's tough. All right. We just got rid of him. And he gets Rookie of the Year. Okay, fair. Man, the shortstop's up to an 84, and he finished second in Rookie of the Year. All right. So our team, Jordan Hicks, didn't work out in the long relief role. I only signed him to a year, so we'll probably try to find somebody else. Bruzdar was fantastic, though. Love to see it. Hunter Harvey as well. Tanner Scott, not bad. Arano, yeah, we might need a new reliever. Alcala was good. Dabovich and Diaz. Okay, so yeah, probably one reliever. And then we take a look at Shohei. Shohei was killer. Love to see those numbers. Flaherty killed it. Oh, Pablo Lopez. Yes. We've got Urquidy as well. And then Herman Marquez. So the front five is looking good. Our starting five is looking pretty solid. The bench, Mejia versus lefties, insanely good. Love it. Madrigal, we've got one more year of him. I'm just going to leave him on the bench. That's fine. Diaz off the bench, not bad. Meadows didn't get a single AB. And Tanner was pretty good. Like a 400 average. All right, so Verdugo, I think, is going to be our like leadoff guy versus righties. So there's that. We've got Ahmed Rosario in center. Realistically, I'm going to move him back to shortstop. Ohtani hit 42 home runs. Love to see it. We've got, Vinny Pasquantino's kind of nasty, huh? Akil Baddoo was pretty good. Tyro Estrada was solid. Ooh, okay. Tyler Stevenson. And then we're going to get rid of Keston. So Keston's the odd one out. And then Guillorme's getting on base too. So I need a second baseman, or I need a shortstop. No, I need a center fielder, because Ahmed Rosario is going to go to short. Guillorme to second. And I need a center fielder. I don't know if I have the budget for it, though. That's the problem. And then I need a bullpen arm. Center fielder, bullpen arm. We got eliminated by the Phillies. Don't care. And it's time. How much money do I have? Not a lot. That's the problem. How am I going to do this? And I got to pay Urquidy. He's about the same as what Snell wanted. Hicks, no. Alcala, how much does he want for a season? 4-ish. Man, we're not going to be able to sign like anybody crazy at all. This is a huge bummer. Guillorme can come back too. He wants 6.5. Hunter Harvey too. Oh man, I didn't manage this well. We'll go 2.5 there. So we only have 30 mil to work with this year. That's one big signing. No, then they haven't even signed. Okay, so I can either go Vladdy, Bichette, Will Smith, Kyle Tucker. None of them play center field. That's the problem. I guess I could go Verdugo center field, and then we get Kyle Tucker right field. That solves all our problems. Still does leave us a little weak on the bullpen front, but unless I make a trade, which is also a possibility. I'll figure it out. I'm going to pick up J.J. Billings. He looks pretty good. I'm in. All right, here we go. This is the team now. We've got our starting five back. We've got Abdul Murray up here at the start, or at the sixth man. We got Gratterall, Harvey, Scott, Billings, Alcala, and Diaz. And then what's his name? Dabovich and Arano. There we go. I could not come up with their name to save my life. Are chilling in AAA. We've got a couple other picks that the CPU picked up for me in the season 3 draft. Mervis got sent down. Mortero's called up because he hits lefties pretty well, and I feel like he can help us out. But we got Mejia, Mortero, Madrigal, Diaz, Meadows, and Tanner. Guillorme, I looked at it budget-wise. I spent money elsewhere. You'll see in a sec. So Verdugo, Bichette now is going to be our second baseman. There's my money spent. I looked at Kyle Tucker and I thought, you know what? He was regressing. He was regressing like 5-6 attributes in a couple categories, and I was like, I don't know if I want that. So then we still had Ohtani. We got Pasquantino. And he's like, you know what? Trace Thompson. I know what he's capable of doing. Give me a season of like 40 home runs. We'll be good to go. Estrada, Stevenson, Rosario, and Baddoo. This is the team. I'm interested to see what we can do. We're currently ranked 26th, which is kind of crazy because like I don't see a 26th rated team considering we were like 12 last year. Like what changed? All right, I'm gonna make this the last season, 162-0 or bust. And we'll probably have to revisit this a later time. Actually, you know what? Let's make a couple trades. If we're going all out, 162-0 or bust, let's go out and make those moves. So where could we upgrade? Probably second base, which is what, our third base? All right, where can we upgrade to? Can I get like match? Oh, money's gonna be an issue. All right, so we've got to find players that are good, but also fit the budget. Oh, our situation. Ooh, we have too many players on waivers and everything. Ooh, this might be a problem. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Let's see what happens. We'll get our numbers up, and now let's see if we can make a trade. So I still need that third baseman. If I could get to trades, there we go. Yeah, money's also going to be an issue, and realistically, I don't really know who is really an upgrade on what we have. J-Ram potentially, but I can't swing that deal. Moncada for Estrada? All right, I'm gonna pick up Ozzy Albies. I don't really know if that helps us out like at all. I'm gonna have to sign somebody, I believe now. I don't think I have anybody else that I can call up. Let me see. Do we have anybody? AAA? I don't. I have a pitcher, which okay, so I don't. So I'm just gonna sign somebody to come off the bench for us, and it is going to be. I guess Grichuk wouldn't be the worst. Aledmus Diaz, no. Max Muncy's an interesting one. Jace Peterson's usually kind of glitchy. Let's go with Jace Peterson. Let's pick him up for a year. Can we afford this? We can. Perfect. All right, so that's who we picked up. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Do I have everybody now? Do I need a pitcher? No, I don't. Where is Ozzy? Get in the team. So now, there we go. That's the team. Ozzy shouldn't be this low. Where does he go though? He can hit sixth. That's where he's going to end up. And then we'll throw him here. He can't lead off. That was one nice thing about Ahmed Rosario. He did hit. I guess Francisco Mejia is going to start us off. This team's so strange, man. It's good, though. It's a good team. It's just a very strange mix of players that I don't think is going to go 162-0, but we're going to see what happens. All right, final attempt. Here we go. Can we do it? That's a good start. Number 2. All right, 2-0. Here we go. Can we do it? All right, 3-0. 4, 5, 6, 6-0. That's how far we made it. All right, let's finish off the year. Let's see if I can break the wins record. We finished 108-54. 8 games shy of tying the record. Man, that's tough. 108-54. That's a disappointing effort. I'm gonna have to retry this another day. Man, MVP though. MVP. Rowdy Tellez somehow just gets like really nasty in franchise this year. Crazy good. Mike Trout won it on the other side. That's 2 for him. Manoah and Strider. We had 2 Cy Young candidates. We were such a good team. Just couldn't get that 162-0, which I know it's impossible. I'm not gonna pretend like it's possible. I know I said it was. It's not. The thing was, I wanted to at least try to break the wins record, and I couldn't even do that. Dang. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So Murray, not a bad rookie year. I'm not gonna lie, not a bad rookie year. Could have been a little bit better. Let's see how Hunter Harvey did that they sent him down. That's not helpful. That's definitely not helpful. 7 ERA. What happened there? What happened? Bruzdar, get him in your franchise. He's so good this year. Tanner Scott was solid. Love to see that. Arano didn't get any opportunities. Okay. Billings was really good. Alcala, solid. Diaz, 8 blown saves. You don't want to see that, but oh well. All right. I mean, our pitching's disgusting. Like, look at this. Like, yeah, Marquez kind of sucked, but at the same time, like, man, that's a good team. That's a really good team. Best batting average, most runs, most hits, second in doubles. I don't care about that. Home runs, we were 6th. Most RBIs. Like, if we go to the pitching now, we had the least amount of strikeouts too. Best ERA, most complete games, most shutouts, saves. We were 8th. least hits allowed, least runs allowed, least earned runs. Like, man, this was a really good team. This was a really good team. All right, offensively, Mejia versus lefties definitely took a step back. Mortero was like kind of bad, not gonna lie. Madrigal got on base pretty well in the small sample size that he had. Diaz, kind of the same thing. Like the bench was actually pretty solid. And then if we take a look at our starters, like crazy on base percentage for Verdugo, crazy on base percentage and a season for Bichette. Ohtani, 40-40, like Pasquantino was unbelievable. Trace Thompson was unbelievable. Albies was unbelievable. Yeah, the OPS is a little bit low. It's Albies or Albies. Whatever. Azejenio had a really good year. Tyler Stevenson had a really good year. Tyro Estrada wasn't as good as he was last year, but it was still a solid season. Badu, yeah, this is a really good team. The fact that we only won 108 games, the Angels won 103, but the fact that we only won 108 games is criminal. Absolutely criminal. So you know what? If we win a World Series, I'll take that as a dub. We probably won't. That's a fail. That's a fail indeed. We're gonna have to run this one back in a little bit, but you know what? Whoever guessed 108 wins, props to you. But there it is. Man, that's a good team. What's my budget? Did I run it as close as I could? I had 12 mil. I guess I could have gone a different direction. Maybe Shohei's not the best pickup, but that gives you an elite pitcher and an elite hitter. Maybe Jack Flaherty wasn't the move. Maybe Pablo Lopez wasn't the move. I don't know. I feel like I didn't spend the money terribly. I guess Trace Thompson at 13 mil for one season, not the best investment, but he hit us 26 home runs, and he was really good. So maybe invest it more in pitching. That could have been our downside. Maybe a better bullpen. Because offensively, we were the best of the best. The creme de la creme. However you want to pronounce it. I feel like I got robbed. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. Check out this video right here because I know you'll love it. And that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.